Pop Guys Betta Vlogs, and today, sadly, actually last night, sadly, the white Betta that I had sadly passed, and I kind of knew he was gonna pass. The way he was reacting, or the way he was just doing stuff. He was always sitting on the bottom of the tank. He wasn't really eating. He wasn't really moving a whole lot. And I just kind of knew that was from old age. I got some test strips a while back. One of my other videos I showed him. I didn't show him a whole lot, but I said I got them. So I used it in there, making sure, all the levels were good. And surprisingly, everything was, really good. There was one thing that was just a bit soft, but, nothing to be, too worried about, because you can't have, everything correct in a, perfect environment or whatnot. So I was been thinking, like, I want to bring back Betta because my channel is Betta. So I went out and got these two dudes, which actually look really good in this light right now. But yeah, so I got these two guys. Hold on for a second. I realize my fan is still on. Off you fan. Off fan. Off you fan? What? I don't know. So, I have two guys here. Really pretty. They're actually kind of the same coloring, just different. Like this one, they're both red, blue, and white. Just one is more pale and one is more vibrant. So that's kind of cool. But I have the tanks here. There's one tank here that is purified and ready to go because I filled it up before I went. And this one, I have a bucket down there behind me. It doesn't matter because you can't see it, but behind me, and it is for that tank. So why that is purifying, I will tell you guys about the new fish. Besides the bettas, the ruby sharks and the albino bristlenose. Bristlenose is somewhere in here. I don't quite know. I think he's in underneath this area here or here. He hides in here. So if I pick this up, which I'm not going to, but if I pick it up, he'll pop right out of it. Because he just likes to hide in dark crevices, which I don't blame him. That's what he does. I don't see him anywhere. Even the camera, you can't even really see him. Or at all, for that matter. And the camera only does some justice to some of these tanks and to some of these fish, color and stuff, which is kind of sad. And it only sees so much into the, distance. Like if I were to, if somebody were to come over and look at that, they could see pretty good into the crevice and up and down around it. But, when you're looking into a camera, it doesn't really work too well. But, moving on to the ruby sharks, or the albino ruby sharks. They're there. The two guys, one in the house and one up here. These guys have done really well. There has been really no fighting at all between any of these guys. They actually like to hang around near the loach, which is kind of funny. This guy especially, he will, hanging around this temple, and I think it's that one that's swimming wherever he is. Sorry if you guys are getting sick of my horrible camera. But that guy, he likes to hide under, or really under and up into the shell. So if you can kind of see there's about like an 1.5 inch lift into the shell, and he likes to hide in there. I think since the snail's blocking kind of morely the entrance, it's a bit harder for him to hide, or he just kind of likes the the outside of it better. I don't blame him. Out in the tank. So overall, everyone's doing really well, even if I can't get the bristlenose on camera. I think the only time you'll probably see him on camera is a rare occasion of me feeding them or a cleaning video. Alright, so it's been probably about 2 hours, probably way more time than they need. But yeah, so let me put them into the tanks and we'll get on our way. Alright, so I have each fish in their cups sitting in the tank. So what I'm gonna do is take this and let's see what I can do here. And just catch the fish in the net while pouring it out, and then putting the fish into the tank. Well, oh yeah, because the lid's off. Duh, that would make sense. So let's do this. So you can't see this process too well, but you guys will see the fish. Maybe. There we go. Well, you'll see the fish. I meant maybe as in the fish will come out of the basket or bucket. Alright, so first fish in. Let's do the second fish. This guy has lots of bubbles in it. Alright, let me put this guy's head on fast, and maybe you guys get a glimpse of him. Maybe not. Alright, let's do this. Probably should take it off the lid, but you know, I would get it in time. Alright, he has to flip around. There it goes. Flip it away. Oh, then it's stuck on the stuff. Alright, let's put this on. Turn your light on and grab you guys. The first one. Looking really pretty. These are just the kind of tank designs, nothing too big, nothing too, obscure. So yeah. But yeah, here's the first guy. Whoops, sorry. Really good color, everything looking nice. And then this guy had a bit of trouble getting out of the net, so he's still a little bit of shocked, I think. But very pretty colors. He's I believe he is he's the dragon scale, and this one is the veil. Yeah, veil, because of the tails. But yeah, so they're both in the tanks, and now this is restored. Focus. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys like the fish. Comment below if there's a name that pops in your head that works for either one of them. So yeah, I think, yeah, that's about it. So leave a like if you like this video, comment just if I'm doing anything wrong, and subscribe if you're new here. Bye!